Okay, so this time I'm going to see if this will work. So I'm VPN'd in with Cisco AnyConnect, and um, got this up. So this VM Maestro is pretty much useless. Basically got to go into, let's see, the viral server. Now it's saying sandbox not found. Go back. And okay. Well, there's some things in here they need to fix. What I'm doing is I'm trying to see if I can test if I can get it up and running with the what do you call it? The web interface rather than the VM Maestro, because the VM Maestro seems to not have the image. Okay, so here's the one I've got right now. I'm gonna go in there, click on it, and it takes it takes a while. You have to be patient with this thing. Okay, now there it is. HTTP. That's what I was looking for. HTTP. Okay, now instead of doing guess, what I'm gonna do is UWM admin. Actually, I have it right here, and then it's password. This is just the default. If you install Viral on your local computer, that's your default, unless you change it. And I'm going to go to projects, or well, actually it's right there. It was right there. I went to the wrong. Honestly, so far, I honestly like the local version of Viral better. This is a lot of latency, a lot of waiting. As you can see right here, this would already be up if this were on my home laptop. Okay, and I just go down here and I'll click on this guy. And I want to go into, so I guess so there's all those. Okay, so somehow well, anyway, so I should be able to click on one of those Okay, and this should work. Oh, and look at that. See, this is also what happens on my local VM as well. It boots into basically safe mode. I don't know if it's raw monitor or yeah, that's okay. So somehow you got to restart the node. Let's see if this did the same thing. And that didn't say. And even though it's sitting here, it doesn't necessarily mean it failed. It just oh, actually, yeah. I probably want to click on this. So this basically takes you into the console 0. And let's see, that successfully loaded. Okay, so what we got to do here, and I have to do this in VM Maestro all the time, is shut the node down. Gosh. And I click on that. There we go. And I don't know how you do this. Well, I mean, I can try to, you know, reboot this, but it's, oh, come on. Yeah, see, this is what happens. And I'm trying to wow, you can't backspace. Boot, reboot. Okay, let me try to see if we can go dir, see if we can get that image. Boot flash, this was, yeah, I don't see an image on here. I can, oh, here we go. So we go boot, and then I don't know if I can copy and paste in here. I haven't done this yet. Looks like I can. Ugh. I can copy, but I can't paste. I don't know. Does Control V work? No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to type this. Alright, not too tough. And then hit enter. And then hopefully it will boot the image. It looks like it's working. Yeah, like I said, this happens all the time on my local viral, and what I do there is basically right click it in VM Maestro, shut the node down, and start it back up. But it looks like that's what we got to do, is load that. Now, if I come into, if you go into VM Maestro, the only thing that this is even useful for is to look at the topology. I mean, if you shut the simulation down in here, and try to load this, it's just going to say that the Nexus that the 9, that the Nexus OS isn't available. And if we look in, because where it's pulling it from is this server right here, and if you go to viral server, viral software, you'll see that there's no Nexus 9K listed in here. See, here's all your software. So right now, because this is loaded, it will just tell me that there's not enough licenses. Well, then if you shut the simulation down, you saw me do this in another video, all it's going to do is come up and say we don't have the image. So you basically can't use VM Maestro at all. The only thing that you can do is to look at the topology. Basically, that's all it's good for. And here we got topology diagrams. Let's see what it says here. Okay. Yep. So, let's see. So, did this finally boot? Oh. I didn't. Okay. Shoot. Well, it looks like it's coming up. Anyway, I can go into here and go admin, admin, and there it is. Change the host name. Oh, isn't that nice? So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the commands still, they're still lacking some commands on here. Let me try feature set. Okay, and that seems to work. Well, and anyway, let's see if I, oh, look at this. So that did it. So all I did was a dir, I got the image name, and then I typed the command boot, followed by the name of the image, and it's up. So that seems to work. Then you can go to work on this. So basically when you go into this Open NX OS with Nexus 9KV, don't even bother loading it with VM Maestro. If you load it right now, it's going to say that it doesn't have the licenses because it's only licensed for 6 nodes. As soon as you shut it down, then it's going to say, well, we don't have the image to boot. You have to go download the image. Well, then if you go try to download the image, you'll notice that, hey, there is no 9Ks in there. So don't even bother with it. Just go into the viral server. Log in under UWM admin with the password. Go in here. There's your simulations. This is top one right here. And then just log in to the individual nodes that are running. And that's the key to doing this.